Hello, welcome to the next edition of Cool New Ideas. Today, I'm going to be playing a budget-friendly deck. It's exactly $99 in paper. I'm pretty sure the Mox field goes based off of Card Kingdom's prices. So, that's what we're going to be trying out today. It's a $99.41 mono white mid-range. Now, the key things we get in this deck where our money goes, I think, are cards that we'll see play in other decks. So we have March of the Otherworldly Light. We have Yorion. We also we run Bank Buster, which could be used in other decks too. So it's not like we are strictly just trying to play cards that are cheap. But the more expensive cards in the deck should be able to, go to different mono white decks. So that's what we're trying out today. Like I said, hopefully we do pretty good with this deck. It is budget friendly. I think I made it pretty decent for the budget price, especially since we're a Yorion deck, which, 20 extra cards does add a decent amount to the price. So I had to cut back on some bank buster because of the fact that we went 80 cards, but that's if you like to see more budget magic. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what budget decks you would like to see, and I might visit them. I'm going to randomly add these as I find decks that I think are strong enough for the Pioneer format. So that's my goal. So let's get into let's break down the deck list. Let's get into it. So we have, you can't see at the bottom, we have 4 Elite Spellbinders down here. We have 4 Companions, 2 Farmhands, 3 and 3 on Faithful Absence and March. We need instant speed interaction to deal with Greasefang. It's quite important. Otherwise, we have a Lay Down the Arms, Portable Hole for additional removal, and Obfuscation. Those all work quite well with Restoration of a Ganju because we could just, those two we're able to just get back. On the second mode chapter, we have a decent amount of ways to find planes, so we should be able to consistently hit our lands and curve out, since we have 6 2-drops that get a basic planes, and then we have a 3-drop that does the same thing. We have Tomb Bank Buster for a little bit of card draw grindiness. Sideboard, though, we have another Tomb for control. These removal spells are just bad, so we take that out. We can bring in Maze Mind Tome. We also have Containment Priest for creativity. We have Surge of Salvation for Ragdoll's mid-range. Deafening Silence is kind of a catch-all. Like, it's not terrible against control. It's probably better than a Portable Hole or a Lay Down the Arm, so. But it's also decent against Lotus Field, like Damping Sphere is too. So that really helps that matchup. And then we have Destroy Evil to get Shelly, gets enchantments like Fable and the Mirror Breaker. It's probably better than our other removal spells against Lotus Field, right? Because we can give them Omniscience and then immediately blow it up. And I think it also still gets their only really reasonable threat creature-wise, so that kind of helps. That is our mono white mid-range deck on a budget. We'll see this deck in action. Mountain, Firebrand, hits me, passes. Obfuscation, play of planes, pass a turn. Luckily enough, this looks like we're a deck where our removal is not bad, right? It's just not really worth ever killing this Firebrand. Instigator, makes a goblin, hits my face, down to 18. That's a curve, so we'll play Companion, get a birth, pass the turn. Another mountain. Loyalist, swings out. So now I can't really block because everything has first strike. Okay. Restoration of a Ganju. So I think I Lay Down the Arms, the Loyalist, and then birth, pass the turn. That way I should be able to block with the dog. Plays a off-colored mountain. Lightning strikes the dog. Well, that's rude. Swings out. Down to 11. Make it 0-4. Play planes. To use the most amount of mana, I think I'm just going to Tomb. I don't think I need to remove anything. Just draw a card. Pass the turn. Make some more dorks. Convokes and kills my wall. Hits me. Gain 2 back. Play a plains. Restoration of a Ganju. Take a plains. Obfuscation. So, when do I want to get Yori on? 3. It's going to be a minute. I was like, if I do Yori on, I kind of want to eat a token. But Firebrand's is the best card. Let's eat a token. That means I can blink it later. And tap the tome. Plains to the bottom. Pass the turn. Swings out for 4. We will pitch a plains. Get back. Tapped. If I want Spirited Companion, I guess we'll take Spirited Companion. Draw a card. Hopefully we draw something good. Oi, another plains. The irony. Play a plains. Spellbinder. Stokes the flames. Alright, shoots my face. Get Yorion in hand. Tap the tome. Which I'm dead, right? That sucks. So close to stabilizing. Yeah. Take 3, go to -1, and die. So this matchup, weirdly enough, we don't have that much for it. We're already kind of built to beat this style deck. We just have to draw the pieces. So those are all good. Doom is pretty good. Spellbinder might be worse than Surge to fizzle a burn spell. Other than that, run it like that. Plains, go. Mountain, Foundry, Plains, Obfuscation, pass the turn. Another mountain, passes. Castle, play Bankbuster, pass the turn. Plays a mountain. Tybalt makes a devil. Castle, tome, scry, bottom, draw. Mountain makes a devil. Hits my face. Obfuscation. Play plains. Obfuscation. Eat Tybalt. Tap tome. Doomscar. Perfect. We will go ahead and draw that. Pass the turn. Play the mountain. Hits my face. Sure, down to 17. Burning Tree. Makes some goblin tokens. Another Doomscar. Cast Doomscar. Pinks my face for 2. Look at the scry 1. We'll keep it. Pass the turn. So now we have a choice between Eternal Wonder or Elspeth. Plays Mountain and passes. Play Elspeth. Make some dorks. Play with fires my face. Scoops it up. Run it back. Mountain. Firebrand. Hits me. Plains. Go. Mountain. Firebrand. Smacks my face for 2. Passes. Plains. Play the plains. Play farmhand. Pass the turn. Play with fires my farmhand. Castle Embreth. Plays another firebrand. Smacks my face. Plains. Lay down the arms. March. Pass the turn. Play the mountain. Goes to combat. Smacks my face. Pumps into it. Hits me for 2. Field of Ruin. Play Field of Ruin. Shoot castle. Get a plains. Pass the turn. Hits my face. Down to 11. Plains. Tomb. Draw a card. Bankbuster. Pass the turn. Play with fires my face. I think I wait for the Stoke. Loyalist. Hits my face. Passes. Bankbuster. Play Ruin. Tap Tome. Bottom. I could play Elspeth up ticket. Alright, make some dorks. Pass the turn. Strikes my face. Hopefully I did not just lose to a Stoke. Loyalist. Attacks out. Oh crap. Can't block. Demolition Field. Eternal Wonder. -4. Keep, not Firebrand. Loyalist. Token. Make more tokens. A Ganju to the bottom. Pass the turn. We're at 1 life. Just need to survive a turn. This tomb is going to gain us 4. Goes to combat. No attacks. Passes. Scry. Now we're at 5. Bottom. Uptick. Exile the Loyalist. Uptick Elspeth. Play a Bankbuster. Draw a card. Tome. Scry. I guess Companion is sort of free. Go to combat. Hit ya. Pass the turn. Burning Tree Emissary. Dragon Fodder. Passes. Alright, gets back his little Loyalist. We untap. Scry. Bottom. Portable Hole. Eat the Loyalist. Let's play Spirited Companion. Alright, so I need to figure this out. Creature control get +2/+2 in flying. So these would be 3 times 7. Alright, that should mean I win. We'll exile a token. Hit your face for 21 points of damage. Got it. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Plains. Yeah. I love how this deck, literally, we could take a 2-land hand like this. In reality, we have basically a 5-land hand. It's quite impressive. Oh no. This is probably Lotus Field. That's kind of scary, game 1. Birth. Get a Plains. Pass the turn. Botanical Sanctum. Scrying. Shore. Yeah, this is kind of scary. Takes the stage. That means he already has Lotus Field in hand. Play a Plains. A Ganju. Get a Plains. Pass the turn. This might be a very bad matchup. He played a stage. No Lotus Field yet, for some reason. Alright, so we gain 2 life. We're going to go ahead and pitch Farmhand. Back the Farmhand. Get another Plains. Play the Plains. Foretell a card. Another Farmhand. Get another Plains. Pass the turn. I guess our Demolitions and Field of Ruins can help this matchup. We could blow up a stage to slow him down, but play the Lotus Field. Yeah, and then immediately copies. Seems good. Flip the Ganju. Play a Plains. Get a Yorion. Hit you for 2. Pass the turn. This is not a matchup you're going to be probably able to beat on a budget. I mean, we do have Elite Spellbinders. We do have some things that are, fine in this matchup, but jeez, this is bad. I do like the consistency this deck has, though. Like, we have 3 Plains in hand. We have played a land drop every turn. It's quite impressive, actually. Now, does that mean the deck is good? Probably not. But there could be a world where maybe Grazer, so maybe a Selesnya ramp could work out with this kind of strategy. Getting Plains, put them in your hand. Dark Petition. Hidden Strings. Omniscience. Alright, and then does Pour Over Pages. Hidden Strings. Pour Over Pages. Emergent Ultimatum. So it doesn't matter what happens, he gets a Behold the Beyond, right? We give him Omniscience Dark Petition. He just Dark Petitions for Behold. So, sure. Alright, so this matchup is going to be... quite difficult. We do have Deafening Silence. We do have Damping Spheres. Destroy Evil is a better removal spell. Maybe we just bring in Maze Mind Tome just because of the fact that so many cards in this deck are bad. So we don't want Doomscar. Portable Hole seems very bad. He doesn't really run any kind of discard effects. Is there a world where the hexproof matters? It probably does. He might play the Chandra loop, so that's probably better than the removal package. Rest in peace over obfuscation, because that stops Leer. Does this also stop Leer? Yes. So we'll bring that in. Go down obfuscation. Go down. Oh, lay down arms is worse. So we'll keep it obfuscation. I don't like that. Planes. Silence. Go. Sanctum. Grazer. Puts a breeding pool tapped. Planes. Companion. Pass the turn. Impulse. Lotus Field. Passes. Spellbinder. Play field. I think I have to pass. I can't let him have stage. Even though I really want to play the Spellbinder. Passes. Play planes. Pass the turn. This is the Beseiju. What would you hit though? The field or the silence? Alright, hits the silence. Get a planes. Cycles. Vizier. Untaps the field. Taps my field. Untaps his. So that tells me a Lotus or a stage is coming right now. Pour over pages. There's the stage. You should do it now and copy. I mean, because you definitely don't want to wait until I untap at the field. Passes. Arnvale. Elite Spellbinder. Let's exile Dark Petition. Bankbuster. Pass the turn. Use strings. Untaps. Plays Dark Petition. So he has essentially 6 mana. He can bout recovery. Pour over pages. You can't cast it. So he's basically kind of washed unless he has another good card in hand. But you know, one of the cards looks like a Lotus Field. So bout recovery gets back. Pour over pages. And then passes. Planes. Play Eternal Wanderer. Make a 2/2. Crew the Bankbuster. Smack your face for 7. You should prevent 4. Yep. Goes to 17. Hitting strings. Pour over pages. Beseiju. Ultimatum. So +3, +6. So no matter what, he gets Omniscience. If I give him Omniscience and a Tutor, he gets exactly what he wants. If I give him Omniscience and Pour over pages, he digs more. Gets maybe better cards overall. If I give him Dark Petition and Pour over pages, he nets 6, 9 mana. Plus the 2. Which is pretty much going to cast anything. Including the Omniscience. So I think I put back Dark Petition. Because I'd rather him have to dig for what he wants. And Omniscience plus Pour over pages isn't really that great together. Because, I mean, if you're not casting anything, casting stuff for free, untapping these lands don't matter. Unless he has a Leer. So he had a Behold in hand. So that means he gets Chandra, Ballot Recovery, Leer. All I need to see is a Chandra. Mastermind. So it's not a Chandra build. Got it. Because I think the Chandra version is less convoluted than this. Ballot Recovery gets back Mastermind. Okay. Taps. Or it doesn't even need a tap. Yep, gets it. Plays it. Sure. This matchup feels very close to unwinnable. So 1-1. Let's get into the next. Holophone. Untap. Passes. Play planes. Go. Sailor. Okay. I was like, that can't be a line that Control does. So he plays a Sailor. But it's a Curious Obsession on it. Do you have a land with it? Because I am going to kill this thing. If I can. Passes. Play planes. Play Obfuscation. Eat the Sailor. Pass the turn. Next turn we get to Spellbinder. Passes. Alright, Spellbinder it is. At some point, we'll get to these 6-drops. I guess push out Snare. Draws a plane. Draws an island. Passes. Restoration of a Ganju. Get a plains. Play the plains. Pass the turn. No attacks. Because Rattles is probably inbound. And I don't want him to attack with Rattles plus Curious Possession. He can slip out the back my Spellbinder though. Goes to combat. No attacks. Passes. So I'm going to say no. Play the plains. 5 mana. I can't really do much. Pass the turn. So Shackles comes down. Kill the Rattles. That resolves. Kill Shackles. And you can go. Passes. We draw plains. That's actually kind of nice. Now we go to combat. Smack your face. Play Elspeth. Uptick it. Pass the turn. Rattles. Puts a Curious Obsession on it. You hit my face. Because you kind of have to. Sure. Draws a card. Passes. Scoops it up. Sweet. Against this matchup, I guess blowing up an enchantment might be relevant. Maybe that. Outside of that, lay down the arms maybe. I don't like that. Hollow Fountain, untapped. Wanderer, passes. Doomscar, play the plains, pass a turn. Mutavault, attacks. Foretell a card, pass a turn. Hits me. Plains, restoration. Get a plains. Wedding announcement. Spirits play wedding announcement? Okay. Yeah, got me with that one. I guess it's good against Rakdos. Get rid of the obfuscation. Get it back. And attempt to eat the Wanderer. Slip out the back. Play a plains. Tomb. Scry. Bottom. Companion. Go. Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Another wedding announcement. Attacks. I think I'm just going to take it because I want to be able to blink this maybe with Yorion. Plains. Spellbinder. Spell Snare. Attempt to kill the Wanderer. You have another one? Okay, that resolves. Scry. Bottom. Pass the turn. Coast tapped. Wanderer. Flips. Puts on the counter. Restoration of a Ganju. Spell Queller. Birth of Melithus. Plains. Portable Hole. Eat the Wanderer. Scry. Bottom. Pass the turn. Cracks the clue. Plays an island. Block and block. Make a token. So he must have something in the hand, right? Because why wouldn't he just exchange this or attack with the Mutavault? Okay, flips. Make a token. Bankbuster. Spell Queller. Okay. Let's draw a card. Castle. Do I go for a Doomscar? Think so. Pray? Do you have a counter? Okay. So that means we get back our stuff. Turns on the Mutavault. Alright. Gets frisky. Takes me to 9. Go to 11. I guess discard this plains. Return companion. Draw a card. Doomscar. So this takes 5. 4 and 5. So I have 2 mana left over. So we just tomb. Scry. Plains bottom. Pass the turn. We could always make a human token to chump. Sailor. Draws a card. Not bad. Curious Obsession. Curious Obsession. Turn on the Mutavault. Go to combat. Attacks with both. Make a token. Chump. So he draws 2. It's pretty devastating. Play the Wanderer. Flip. The Restoration. Play a Plains. So I have to Doomscar. So I think if I crew, then I lose the Bankbuster. Cast Doomscar and just pray. It has to stick. Otherwise I lose. Okay. So I have to pay 3. Alright. Scry. Bottom. Pass the turn. I know we're going to take 4. If he has another flashy, then we lose. Tap land. Invasion of Gamakan. Okay. You're going to turn on the Mutavault and attack that. That would be fine by me. Turns on the Volt. Best case scenario, if you do top deck a land, actually we should put a set stop here. So if we do draw a land, we want it to be a field. right? This does not stop creatures you control. So I guess if I feel to ruin it, he just makes it a creature and sacks the Gamacon. He didn't even cast it. I think that was a mistake. Tomb to the bottom. Draw. Portable hole. That's not very helpful. Draw a card. Scoops it up. He realizes he made a huge mistake. So 2-1. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? And overall, we went 2-1. The deck definitely feels like it's strong against, more aggro plans. Like we have a decent amount of ways of interacting with that type of deck. We did struggle first against Lotus Field. I mean, you definitely could warp your sideboard, add full playset of Damping Spheres and silences and just pray you get there with it. But I don't know if that's really a good strategy because, you kind of lose a little bit against control and other matchups like that. I don't think we really have to worry about Rakdos mid-range. This deck feels like it has a decent amount of card selection to beat that matchup, potentially. But if you have any suggestions at all on budget-friendly options that I should have considered, let me know down in the chat, the comment section. Like I said, if you want to see more budget magic, also let me know down there. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.